we're gonna see. I don't know why I just didn't hit it from the side like that. See if everything's here, which I'm sure it is. And then I got to go, I'm about to pull a transmission bolt out of the bell housing here. I could probably just Google the size, but I don't want to try that hard. So I'll pull a bolt out, go to the hardware store, and yeah, I shaved and got a haircut. It's crazy. I shouldn't have done it. But anyways, yeah, grab a bolt, go size it up, make sure it's long enough, get it on here so that I can get the block onto the stand. Start assembling. I got pistons ordered today. I got all the bearings ordered today as well. Got some more cleaning to do. I cleaned up the heads yesterday in the hot tank, and then I'm probably gonna get them. I'm probably gonna go mill them today, just to make sure they're flat. I haven't made it very far. I don't remember the last time what I recorded last time. It's been like a week. I got the head off. You might have seen it with the head last time. I don't know. Gonna get the block out today though, so we'll get this one out, tear this apart, make sure everything on the inside of this is good, start assembling this one. So should be pretty easy. Maybe a couple hours. Oh, I ordered a steam port kit too, and I think I'm just gonna kind of like ghetto it because nothing was really like made for the stock LS3 manifold. Apparently the factory GM ones do, and it's like a hardline kit that only come from like 99 to 02 or something on the Camaros. I don't know. Alright, let's turn this into YouTube magic right there. Boom, we got a engine stand. I was tweaking for a little bit. I didn't see the hardware and I was like, what the heck, there's no way they ship this thing without hardware, but I got it all now. So gonna take the transmission bell housing bolt and then go get some hardware, 4 bolts, some nuts, washers, stuff like that. Bolts acquired. These are M10 by 1.5. They're about 3 inches long. Then the shank steps down, so I shouldn't have an issue putting these on to the engine stand. And then I bought a tap because I was just messing around with the new block, and the top bolt for the bell housing is fucked up. Look at this thing. It's like tilted back like crazy. Should be like that, and it's like that. I would assume that this bolt didn't come out from whoever pulled it, and it was like this, and they like ripped it out towards the end because it's the top of the bell housing, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to get to. But that bolt, lame. We'll see if this tap fixes it though. We got the block on the stand. Gonna go through, clean up like the rest of this gasket stuff. Gonna probably run through every single bolt hole. I got some thread chaser kit here, so make sure those are all good. I shouldn't say I struggled. I found multiple of the transmission bolts that were bad, and then there's a corner, the starter bolt, I think, right here. I don't know. You can see on camera. That's freaking smashed in. So I'm probably, guess I can just turn it. Perks of having an engine stand. And I don't know if anyone else struggles. I don't know if anyone else struggles like I do with these GoPro batteries, but these things just be dying left and right. Anyways, this got smashed in some way, shape, or form. So probably gonna have to at least file or drill or do something to get the hole so that I can put a bolt in The threads down inside look like they're alright, but the bolt is not getting into that, so give it some love. And then, yeah, like I said, go through and touch all of these ones, get all the rest of the gasket off. Then I'll hot tank it again, clean it thoroughly, make sure everything's good, and then slap it all together, hopefully. So I was able to round the hole back out, basically touched it with a drill bit, filed it some more, and now I got this file out. I'm filing this edge flat because it kind of sticks up right there. So just working on that slowly, trying to be gentle. Man, this block really is beat up. Dude said it sat for a while. It looks like it got banged around a bunch in transportation. One of the corners on the head too is this one. Look at that. That one's all scratched up. We're gonna have to file that edge off because it's definitely higher too, but keep on keeping on. All right, we've reached a pretty good stopping point for today. I got the engine all cleaned up. Like there's a bunch of dust and particles in it now because I scraped everything off, wire wheeled some stuff. I went and not tapped because tapping and chasing threads is different. But I went and thread chased every single hole on this engine. So all the threads are nice and clean. Everything should be good to go on that. I'm just gonna hot tank it again, give it a little dingleberry hone, and then she should be ready to assemble. I already mentioned I ordered everything today, so all the bearings and stuff will be coming. So that'll probably be on standby for another week or two. This thing is ready to come out. The only thing still connected at this point is the AC compressor, because one of the lines, like you physically can't undo this. Maybe there's a special tool. There's like a little 10 mil in there with like 0 space around it, and it's recessed. So I don't even know. Fuck GM for that shit. But either way, I just need to get a cherry picker and then lift it out. Pretty much all the bell housing bolts are off. The whole harness is off. As far as I know, every connector is disconnected. So I'll see if I can wiggle it out. I think I should be able to. The rack is disconnected and it's like another inch or two forward. My buddy said that'll probably be the hardest part. He said he had to lower his subframe to get the crank pulley over it. But since I pulled it out and up, I'm going to see if I can get it out that way. If not, then I guess I'll be lowering my subframe. But I'll put a jack on the bell housing on the torque tube. I'm going to lift up the back a little bit and then cherry pick this. Hopefully she comes out the front and is all good. Well, I've run into an unfortunate scenario, but I think I have solved it at least enough. This is all the cherry picker goes up to. There's not enough fluid in that thing. So this doesn't clear my bumper. So I think I'm gonna pull the oil pan on the car, drop all this stuff, and then hopefully I'll be able to lift it out without destroying my bumper. I don't know, that's kind of my only plan right now, besides getting somebody else to help me lift it as it is. But she's kind of heavy right now, so guess I'm gonna pull the pan and hope that there's not a ton of oil to go everywhere, which there shouldn't be. I mean, I drained it, but there'll probably just be residual stuff. So yeah, anyways, next plan, pull the pan. Well, this kind of cracks me up. I got the pan off, so I should be able to shimmy it out now by myself, which is fine. I need to get the oil off. But anyways, so This car's given me a ton of trouble since I've owned it. I mean, I've made a video for most of my big breakages or whatever, but it still like performed pretty well, aside from pushing all the oil that it did. And there was like a little bit of metallic particle in the oil and stuff when I would do an oil change, so I was just like, whatever, you know. I thought it might have just been bad rings, something like that. Anyways, drop the pan and look at this. I found number 8 rod, number 7 rod. So that whole, I bet half that piston's gone, which explains everything. But yeah, that's that one that was all foobarred. I'm sure that's in there. So now it'll be interesting to see how much in this engine's even salvageable. I mean, I think those chunks just sat in the pan, because I never seen none go out, never made no crazy noise, nothing like that. But I'll probably clean out my oil cooler, and then yeah, I guess we'll just dig into this engine and see how much worse it gets or better or whatever. Hopefully my cam and stuff's good, otherwise I'll be spending a lot more money. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. I got it out, doing some super sketchy shit. Managed to not destroy my bumper, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm curious to dig into it now and see. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff in this tray too, because I mean, I didn't even go through all this yet, but like that's a piece of piston, hopefully. I just hope my cam's good, dude. We'll see how it pans out. Ah, oil pan, get it? There you go. Now it's recording.
Testing.
I'm already copyrighted.
What do we got here?
A broken ass engine.
Beefcake!
Honestly, watch nothing actually be broken.
We got 4 pistons out so far.
Mysterious metal.
Crazy.
This guy tried to tell me, oh bro, 35 on a cold start's low.
You okay, Kevin?
Is that not low?
That's you, bro.
Is that low?
No.
Hell no.
25
Hey,
is
GM
low.
spec says 8 psi.
Per thousand.
Yeah.
So if you got
8
What,
psi
like
at idle, you're
math?
good.
In a truck or for all the LSs?
an LS,
What else do we got over
I don't know
here?
what's Mike's oil pressure when it's cold.
This crusty shit.
Bro, so I think the sensor guard is weird on the car because it also doesn't move fast. Like in my DSM.
I think that's the cluster.
In my, oh, that might be it. Because in my DSM, so I'm kind of at loss here. None of the pistons are broken. Nothing inside looks bad. I haven't pulled the mains off yet, but just from looking at them from the side, like the bearings all looked good. The crank looks fine. It also has a stage 4 cam in it. I bought it and the dude said it was a stage 3, so I thought it was just a 3. So it's a bigger cam than I thought. And the way the cam is why I have no low end in the car. It's all high end shit. This I found, which is a piece of plastic. I think this was my old cam sensor. When I first bought the car, I had to do a cam sensor on it. But if you look at all the junk that come out of it, like this, that looks like a piece of piston. And where's this big one at right here? This is absolutely a piece of piston, because look, there's coating from a side piece of the skirt. So the only thing I can think of is buddy I bought it from, when he had the engine done, is the engine was assembled, or at least the short block was assembled, and he kept the pan from his old car, because he said originally the first engine he put a huge cam in it and didn't do springs or nothing, and it dropped the valve. So that's the only thing I could think of. So the only failure I really had was just the cylinder wall, which absolutely failed. The bore is bad on it. You can see it's pretty gnarly, and then the crack is right there. Like the whole thing is, can't really tell on the camera, but this sleeve's definitely cooked. But I think that's the only thing really wrong with it. So I just gotta make sure to clean the pan all the way out for sure. And then, I already ordered pistons. It looks all good too. I mean, everything looks good besides the sleeve, which I'll still have to pull out the other stuff to take this to the machine shop to fix the sleeve and stuff. But it's kind of crazy, bro. I'm almost upset that nothing's broken. It's like I was saying, I'm pretty sure that Buddy just reused that pan, which fucked this engine, which is fucked. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna reuse all this stuff. Like, I'm gonna use the cam, the lifters, the heads, stuff like that. As far as going to the old block, I mean, I don't even know. I could just use all of this, which would technically save me some money, or I could do the new pistons and rods and crank from the other engine, and then get this sleeve fixed, put all this back into this engine. They don't have a spare block, but I don't know. I don't know what to do now. So either way, I guess that brings this video to an end, because next video is just going to be assembly. So bad motor's good besides the sleeve. Now I gotta find a place to put all this stuff, clean it all up, and then I guess just go from there. So thanks for tuning into another video. Catch you guys next one, and hopefully we keep making progress on this thing. See ya.